Hey friends, can you believe that we are just 2 weeks away from Ash Wednesday and the beginning of the Lenten season? I know it seems like we just got finished celebrating Christmas, doesn't it? And yet here we are on the brink of this very important season in the life of the church. Every year without fail, people will come to me and ask, Pastor, what is it that I can do during this season to deepen my faith in Jesus Christ? This year, what I'm doing is issuing a challenge to all members of St. Luke and to all of our friends who might join us via Facebook or YouTube. And that's to participate in something that I'm calling the Tolle Lege Reading Challenge. Tolle Lege, what does that mean? Well, Tolle Lege is a Latin term that simply means take and read. In this famous account of his conversion that Augustine writes about, he talks of being in this garden and he's just so perplexed. There's this battle going on within his soul. He's wrestling over what it might mean to have faith. And during that time, he describes hearing this voice as if disembodied, but that of a child. And that voice calls out to him, Tolle Lege, take and read. And at that moment, Augustine opens the scriptures and he turns to St. Paul's writing in the book of Romans, and it changed his life. Friends, I still firmly believe that engaging with the scriptures, that taking up and reading the scriptures can change lives. It can change mine, and I know it can change yours. And so that's why I'm issuing this challenge. What this challenge will incorporate is very simple. I'm going to ask you to basically do two things. First of all, I'm going to ask you to pray. Pray that God illuminates you. Pray that God brings you spiritual renewal during this time. And for those of us who are members of St. Luke, pray that God brings renewal to this congregation during the Lenten season. The second thing that I'm going to ask you to do is to read a portion of the scriptures every day. These are readings that will be held in common. You'll get a check sheet that will give you the list of all the readings. And they're nothing more than the readings that are assigned in the 2-year daily lectionary cycle. If you join us on Wednesdays on Facebook when I pray matins online, that's the same readings that we're talking about. And so we'll be taking up and reading. And not only will we be reading, but we will be praying during that time for ourselves and for our church. We will be praying that God will change our lives individually and collectively throughout this Lenten season. If you want to sign up for this, it's really very simple. If you are here and you are attending worship in person, there will be a sign-up sheet out in the narthex. You simply sign your name, and I will make sure that you get a copy of the readings. If you're someone who is not yet worshiping with us in person, or you tend to watch our worship live stream, or perhaps our matin services on Wednesdays, but you would like to participate, simply send an email to rev.robharrell@gmail.com and I will send you a copy of the readings. Friends, in the church's wisdom, we have been given Lent as a gift, not as a burden. And I hope that you will take these days in order to deepen your own spiritual life and to pray for our congregation. I'll see you on Ash Wednesday.